You ain't even gonna believe this. Shoot. What's up, everybody?
Hey, it's Vegan RV, and
And I'm Kevin.
I'm Laura, and we're at Beaver Lake Recreation Area, where there are 6 free campsites that RVs can fit in.
Yep.
There's nobody else here, and it's a little bit creepy.
I would say maybe 3 of the 6, like a bigger RV can fit in.
Yeah.
Some of these
This
things, like you may get a Class B. This one, it's like it comes and it does like a circle. The one on the opposite side of the main drive in is
at the
by
very
far
end.
the biggest, man. I mean, it's freaking huge.
But look at that awesome picnic table. Nobody.
Yeah.
There's even a fire pit.
Yeah, they have fire pits here. And, best of all, how much does it cost?
$0.
$0. Yeah.
Downside, there is also 0 internet.
Yeah.
Like 0.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Even using our boosters, like we get 1 bar of like 2G. I don't even think we get 3G out here. So it's unusable.
Yeah.
But I guess, with no internet comes silence. I mean, it was dead silent out here last night. We passed right out.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was an awesome sleep. I slept really good.
Except for the birds that kept tweeting because it, sorry. Because of the birds that kept tweeting because
So you should start over so you can cut that out.
Click, click.
All right, so that's our version. It's great. It's a good
I
story,
probably
Laura.
won't even cut that out. So it was really quiet last night, except for because it doesn't really get totally dark until, I don't know, midnight or something.
I think it was still light out until we went to bed at 10:30. It was light out. I woke up around midnight. It was still light out. Or it was getting dark. Like, I didn't notice the shades were like super bright in the front, but you could definitely tell light was coming through. I woke up at 3:30 and light was starting to come through already. It was ridiculous. It's going to be a little rough once we get into Alaska and it's like really daylight all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, even with that said, I slept like a freaking rock.
Still
I mean,
slept fine. It was just weird. You wake up and you're like,
it's time to get up.
It must be time. 3:30. Screw this.
Yeah, it was that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
So I guess let's review yesterday. So we started out in
Prince George.
So we left the Walmart and we drove another beautiful drive. I think the drive from Prince George to Dawson Creek was really nice.
Yeah.
Once you got past Dawson Creek, I mean, there's one mountain range past Dawson Creek that was really pretty.
Yeah.
And you'll probably see some video shots of that. And that was beautiful. But the most of the drive from Dawson Creek to Fort Nelson was just
Yeah, it was kind of
It's just
boring.
a bunch of woods.
Yeah.
But with that said, let's tally yesterday's drive.
Yeah.
How many bear did we see? Hold up fingers. 1, 2, 3. I saw 2. Laura didn't see one of them.
Yeah.
It was off the side on a downward turn. So I'm sorry, baby. I couldn't stop in time. It was a mess. Yeah. There was no place to pull off. So, but we did get to see another one. And he was super cute. He had like some clover hanging out of his mouth. It was really, really awesome.
Oh, and those were both black bears.
Yeah, both black bears so far.
We saw deer twice.
Yeah, and I think 2 deer each time. So total of 4 deer. And then how many moose do we see? Man.
Lots of signs.
Lots of signs, man.
No moose.
And even the ones with like the curved legs, the straight legs. I mean, we saw all of the different moose signs and nothing.
Yeah. Flashing lights.
Flashing lights, yeah. Didn't see anything. All right, so Dawson Creek, that was cool. I mean, we
did the mile 0 sign.
The mile 0 sign. So there's 2 of them. There's a big, mile 0 start, overhang with a big red arrow. And that is it's not at the visitor center, but it's at some center. I forgot.
There's a big parking lot there. We had lunch.
Yeah, so we stopped for lunch there. Then there's the actual mile post in the middle of the road that's on 10th Street. Oh man, there is so many wildlife out here.
The other one talking back.
Yeah, so that other mile post is in the middle of the road. So we took a drive. We went down to Safeway, got some really cheap gas, and
really cheap.
yeah, really
gas.
really cheap. Yeah.
Thanks, gas buddy.
Yeah, Gas Bay has been a freaking lifesaver on this trip, except for once you're out here. I mean, Fort Nelson was or $1.46 a liter, $1.47 a liter.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Everybody had the same price.
Yeah,
so.
everybody was the same price, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
There were some there's what you'll see out here on the drive is these weird like little side gas stations with nobody. It just says card lock, and it looks like the bed of an 18-wheeler and gas pumps. It's really weird. We haven't used it yet, and I didn't want to take the time to pull off. My guess is it's probably about the same price. So
yeah.
Anyway, Fort Nelson, and then Fort Nelson, we just did the quick jaunt up here to Beaver Lake.
It's about another
12 miles.
Yeah,
maybe.
Down the road,
Yep.
and you turn off on 77 to the right.
Yep.
And it looks like you're going into nowhere because there's nothing here.
There's literally nothing here, except for the road. The road's paved except for once you turn to get into this campground.
Yeah.
It was a little squirrely, but I don't know. Today we're off to Liard Hot Springs to actually stop driving, hopefully for a couple of days, as long as there's spots.
Oh yeah, how many miles did we drive yesterday?
Oh yeah, 530.
Yeah, about 530 miles.
Yeah. Man, it is.
It's too many.
Yeah, it's been a lot of driving, but we have like our set destinations that we want to go to. I mean, there's been beautiful pull-offs, and could we have stayed there for a little while? Totally. But my main objective is to get to Liard, and then White Horse after that. Laura, what's yours? Liard.
For us to not kill each other. And
We've been doing a pretty good job.
Pretty good,
this is the third day. Ooh, there's a car coming.
What?
There's people.
Crazy.
All right, well, anyway.
Do you want to show them how glad we are that we washed the car in the RV before?
Oh, yeah, so. Look at that.
Yeah.
And then the RV's in the same shape.
Yep. All right.
There's a big truck coming.
So.
Yeah, we're off to Liard. Hopefully there's a spot for us. Half of the spots are reservable, and half of them are not. It's part of the BC park system. Just coming to make sure everything's all good.
Yep.
I tell you what, I mean, you gotta think it snows up here so much. It's in good shape for what it is.
No, it's
But this like,
awesome.
I tell you what, this spot right here, if you
beautiful.
can come find this spot, is ridiculous, man. It's so beautiful.
There are a few mosquitoes, but it's not
It
terrible.
was like when we first got here, but I feel like I haven't seen any since
I've
then.
seen a couple like flying around, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, off to Liard. Half of them are reservable. They're all reserved. Other half are not.
So wish us luck.
Yep. Fingers crossed, because
Kevin's
this is
gonna-
like the one thing I wanted to do. And if I have to drive 700, we're now over 1,000, so like 1,200 or 1,300 miles, and I don't get in.
Kevin's gonna we'll probably just park somewhere until
I might fill the hot springs with cement. I don't know. I wouldn't do that.
So after the video, I'll have some of the scenery from the drive, including the bear that I got to see.
Yay.
And
He's really cute.
Yeah.
The top of the bear.
The top of it. You get to see his nose real fast. I'll slow it down. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, wish us luck. We saw signs that said that we might see bison on the road.
Ooh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, there's supposed to be a few different animals. Some sheep and some bison.
They call them stone sheep, which are rams.
Caribou? Are we supposed to see caribou today?
Caribou. We did find out caribou and reindeer are the same thing.
Yeah, they're just
Put
called
that one in your
reindeer
books.
Europe, I guess.
Man, we're like the Guinness Book of Knowledge right here. Laying it down. All right.
All right.
We'll see you guys later.
This is it, mile 0 of Alaska Highway. Here we come.
Oh my god, seriously? This is a ripped one? That you probably look down and see through? Can you get him? There he is.